Hey family, make sure you join us on the new and improved AfricanDiasporaNews.org. Now, it is our uncensored and raw truth website. We have to make sure to have our own website because on social media platforms, they do have rules, and at any time they could change a rule and shut a whole genre down. Now, that would not happen to us because on AfricanDiasporaNews.org, we can speak the truth. We don't have to hold back. So make sure you join our website today.
Hello everyone, it's me, Demetra K of The Demetra K Show here on YouTube and a proud contributor of the African Diaspora News channel. If you could please do me a favor and subscribe to all channels and like this video, I would greatly appreciate it. So this is a very unfortunate story of a brother man by the name of Shadid Abdul Mateen. He went over to Beijing, China to teach, and he had been over there since 2016. And while he was over there in 2019, he met his girlfriend, Shin Zhejian, 21-year-old student, and unfortunately, he ended up stabbing her to death. Now, it is said that she broke up with him because he failed to tell her that he was married. And so she didn't want to be with somebody who was married, and so she broke it off with him. Now, I came across a video of him. I guess it was like his video resume when he was trying to go over there, and he said a whole lot of things. Check this out.
Hello, my name is Shadid. I'm from Los Angeles, California, a city rich in culture, diversity, and a city that's definitely best for someone who's trying to be culturally competent like myself. I graduated from Santa Monica High School. I also graduated from the University of Phoenix with a Bachelor's in Science and Human Service Management. I also graduated with an associate's degree, a minor in psychology. I also am involved with youth mentoring from ages 15, 16 through young adult stages, sometimes elderlies. I've visited the convalescent homes before just to talk to people, see how people are doing. I have great communication skills. I'm approachable. I'm diverse. I'm adaptable. I'm courageous. I'm not shy. I like to communicate with people from all walks of life, regardless of their grade level, their educational level. Living in Southern California has made me this way. And I believe that I will be a successful instructor with these qualities. I also like to cook. I like to stay active, even though I need to shed a few pounds. But as far as being able to be qualified as an instructor, I believe that I have what it takes, and I believe I have the ability to be better. And I like to listen. I like to hear what people say. And I'm looking forward to the challenge. Thank you.
So as you heard him say, he's from Los Angeles, California, Santa Monica to be exact, where he went to high school, and he listed all of these fine attributes. He's got degrees from University of Phoenix, and he likes to cook, and is adventurous and all of these other things. And so I wanted to show y'all that to kind of point out that he didn't appear to be a Ray Ray or a Pookie, right? He seemed to be pretty established, if you will. I would think it was pretty impressive. And so he goes over to China and does what I told you that he did. In fact, he followed her to a bus stop, and it sounds like he stabbed her to death. And not only did he just stab in her neck, he stabbed her a bunch of times in her face to add insult to injury. And so he will be sentenced to death by a firing squad there in Beijing, China, and they said this specifically. The High People's Court of Zhejiang Province found that the facts found in Ningbo Intermediate People Court were clear. The evidence was true and sufficient. The conviction was accurate. The sentence was appropriate, and the trial procedure was lawful. So it made the above ruling. And again, that above ruling is that he will be executed by a firing squad. Now, it should also be said that China executes the most people out of any other country in the world. And so they don't have a problem with doing what they need to do with criminals. Now, they also said that Shadid admitted to killing her, and he said this specifically during the interrogation. After a standard session of CCP interrogation, Abdul confessed to the murder, which he states happened because of an emotional dispute, relationship issues, and Asians weren't doing what they were told, in reference to a line said by Chris Tucker's character in Rush Hour 2. So I don't know what was going on with that reference, but they said he said that nevertheless. Now, the officials there said that he had a fair trial. He had interpreters. They went through all the process and everything to make sure that he got a fair trial. And that was the ruling that they came up with, especially since he admitted that he did it from, what they're saying. And so as of yet, the execution has not taken place, but it sounds like it will soon. But I said all that to say, brothers, and specifically you brothers, who tell your other brothers to zoom over here and there and everywhere to find a woman other than your own. Listen, I don't have a problem at all with you doing that. So I'm not trying to beg you to stay or any of that kind of stuff. If you want to go, you should go. However, I think y'all should tell y'all brothers that in those other countries, they ain't for play with you going over there, putting your hands on they women, and most definitely killing they women, because they will deal with you most expeditiously. And so I wanted y'all to look at that brother's resume on video, because he had all those things going on. And, a lot of men who talk about going to other countries, they have the same thing. So again, it wasn't a Ray Ray or a Pookie who was talking about that. It was a man that seemed like he had something going on. But what he failed to realize is, I don't know how he dealt with women, in America. Again, he was married, but didn't tell this woman in China, that he was still married. I don't know how he dealt with women in America, but yeah, it's not a good look for you. So again, men, when y'all telling them to leave, also tell them to behave themselves. Go over there, act like you got some sense, because you may not come back. And listen, had you put your hands on a woman over in the United States or killed her, whatever, you might have got life in prison or something. But a firing squad? Yeah, y'all might want to tell the whole story when y'all telling y'all brothers to go on in other places to get them a woman. So anyway, y'all tell me what you think of this very unfortunate story. And for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, The Demetra K Show, here on YouTube. Peace.
Living in America as a black person, you recognize there is one set of laws for you and one set of laws for those, especially in the white community. In our book, Passive Aggressive Racism in the System of White Supremacy, I take you through times in my life when I first started noticing white supremacy. We teach you how to recognize it, identify it, and also counter it in our book. This book is a beginner's course for those that are just starting to wake up and open their eyes to see the system of white supremacy. As a black American person, you must understand this system, because this system is life or death to you. How you handle it, how you deal with it, it can affect your mental health if you don't understand this system. Pick up our book, Passive Aggressive Racism in the System of White Supremacy, today on Amazon.